It's HighTechDad here, and today I'm looking at the Powermat wireless charging mat. And I don't know if you're like me, but around the house with all my gadgets, I have a ton of these things lying around. Different types of cords that plug into different devices, and I have it all stored kind of in a big basket next to a wall socket for the power. And it's a mess, okay? I hate these things. So Powermat seems to have come out with a really innovative solution. And if you have a cordless toothbrush or something like that in your bathroom, you may be using the same type of technology. So what you have here is the mat itself, and within it are some magnets in each side. And so this device can let you charge three items at once, and it comes with some adapters that you can use to connect your devices. So what this is, and this comes with every power mat, whether it's the portable mat, or I also have the home and office mat, which looks like this. It's just looks like a big surfboard. So what you do is you essentially connect to your device using something like this, and there are other adapters that come with the product. You can see here each mat comes with these things here, and pretty much everything that you'd want for the most part is in the kit that it comes with. So anyway, so you plug in an adapter, and this has a magnet in it as well. And so when you put it onto the mat, you can hear that tone. That means that it's connected. There's also a light that goes on right there. So as I move it around, so that means that the magnets have engaged. So more about the magnets. Basically, to create the charge, the magnets are rubbing back and forth or creating some kind of a electrical current between the two items that enable the charging to take place. And so the Powermat also sells other devices or other connector options that you can use. Like right here I have one that's for an iPhone 3G. It's a case that goes on the outside, and this little component right here is essentially the same thing as this thing right here, but it's built into the case. There's also one for the Nintendo DS Lite. So I have one right here. I managed to steal one of my daughter's DS Lites, and you can see it's connected right on the back, and it plugs right into the little USB connector down at the bottom here. So I just have to plug it in, and I drop it right onto the mat, and it starts charging. That's all there is to it. There are no power cords, no nothing that you have to worry about. And when the charge is done, it'll stop. As you can see, that one just stopped, and eventually the little light here will go off, and it won't be sending any charge through, which is kind of a nice option. So it just fully charges your device and then just doesn't do any power draw, as far as I know, once it's done. So you can have that going. And so the portable mat comes with a nice carrying case where you can fold it up, put it right inside, you put your power cord inside, and away you go. There's also a dock that you can use for iPods, and this is a separate device. You just put it on here, you take an iPod, plug it right in the top, and immediately it starts charging. So I actually kind of like this a lot. I've been playing around with it. My kids love having a place where they can just put all of their devices in one location and charge it. The other thing that I actually really liked about the company is their packaging. So you can see the actual product within the package, and it has a lot of explanation on the back, as well as even on the larger box itself flips open, and you can see the devices, or these are obviously pictures of the devices, but they're right on top of the mat inside. There's also a good explanation, good pictures on the back, and I actually pretty much like this device a lot. So you can read more about it on my blog, and that's at www.hightechdad.com. Or you can follow me on Twitter and ask me any questions that you may have there, and I'm at HighTechDad. So definitely take a look at the Powermat. It's relatively inexpensive for what it provides, and the fact that you get with it a whole assortment of charging attachments is really great. You can see I've already taken out some of the things in here, but there's a micro, there's DS Lite, DSi, Sony, Samsung, LG, and Apple adapters that come with each of the items. So you can also store all the tips in this handy little tip container, and it's really good to go. They've really thought all this out quite well. So again, read up on it on my blog at www.hightechdad.com, and check back regularly for more product reviews. Thanks.